Welcome to this video where I will talk about using IrisBG on a tablet device. If you want to work or update your plant collection outside the office, you have a couple of options. You can use the mobile device where you have your whole plant collection on the device, no need for network access out into the garden. Alternatively, you can use a tablet computer, and there you have several options. You can use something like this, which is an iPad, which I have set up with a desktop remote connection to my desktop computer. For this particular machine, I'm using something called Pocket Cloud from Wise. And the way that works is that you run the software on your desktop computer, and then you can connect to your desktop computer, so when you're using your tablet, your desktop computer cannot be used by anything else. And there are other software packages that will achieve the same goal. And you do the same with an Android tablet as well. So let me show you. If I start the Pocket Cloud here and connect to my desktop computer, and here I have Iris running on my desktop computer. So you obviously need sort of wireless access to your desktop computer, and you can do all the things you can do on the desktop. You have the full working system. You can pull up maps, and if you want to zoom, you zoom in on the application. So you have to sort of, in this case, double click to zoom. So you have the keyboard that you can pull up here, and you have some other features like a virtual mouse pointer, etc., etc. So it's obviously less productive than a proper keyboard, but you could still then bring your whole Iris system with everything available on your tablet out into the garden where you have wireless access. Another alternative is to have a look at the new Windows 8 hybrid machines that's been released. This one, which is a Dell XPS12, is this is a fully working laptop computer, which also can be converted into a tablet. This particular model is quite heavy, so I wouldn't recommend this particular model if you want to primarily think about this as a tablet alternative. But it is a very good laptop. Now there are other options available, such as the Microsoft Surface Pro and something from Samsung. I think it's called the Active, where you can detach the keyboard from the screen, so the screen becomes a tablet, and those alternatives weigh less than 2 pounds or less than a kilogram, and it becomes a very good, interesting alternative. And with these computers, you run the full working Windows on the machine, so that could be your primary machine running as a tablet in your or a laptop in your office, and also then as a tablet out in the garden. What we've done with the latest release of Iris is that we have adapted the software to respond to your screen resolution settings. Now if you see here, I've set my screen to 150%. That will make the buttons, the fonts, everything else become bigger on the screen, making it easier to hit with my fingers. So you can customize this to become even larger, and that's one of the changes we've made to the software to work better on Windows 8, and then that will also work better on 7 and with XP as well. So when I use the system, I can, for example, search for accessions. I pull up the keyboard here, 2001, click search up here. I can hide the keyboard, double click to open a plant, click on the item, click there to view the map, and then here I can zoom in with the fingers. So there's a certain bit better integration with touch screen than you have with the remote desktop solution, and when you're happy, you can even move the plant to a new location like that. Select and close. Well, as I say, you have now, this is everything running on the machine. You still need wireless access to your network to be able to access your database. But apart from that, it becomes a very flexible alternative if you want to be able to make changes or look at your plant collection when you're out in the garden. So that is IrisBG running on tablet computers. Thank you very much.